Hey guys, Tony George, DocSports.com, Monday update, Super Bowl recap, some thoughts on the Super Bowl, some observations over the weekend in basketball, and a free play in the Oklahoma and West Virginia game for you. I will be passing in college basketball today. I'm not forcing plays. We're on a nice 12-5 run. We took one on the chin yesterday with Washington State, who had a lead late, ended up blowing it, losing by 10, catching 8. But other than that, a good weekend. Good Friday as well. NBA swept over the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday hit a top play as well in the NBA. We rolling along 7-3, or maybe it was 8-3. I don't know. Right in that neighborhood. Dropped 3 in a row, then came back with 3 straight wins. So NBA play tonight. Pelicans and Jazz game. Love this play tonight. Get on 4-unit play. Click the link below. Thumbs up, subscribe, all those good things. Leave comments. I'll check the comments during the day. Nonetheless, you can tell I'm a little sick today. I'm nursing a massive head cold. Look at that. Tony George's Sports Audio Shows. Look at that. My first website. Terrible name for a handicapping website, wasn't it? Nonetheless, Doc Sports is a great name because it's since 1971. The leader in sports handicapping. That's where we're at now. But that being said, let's talk about the Super Bowl. I had a winning card. You got 2 out of 3 winners here with your weekend video on the props from the studio. We'll talk a little bit about the game. I'll tell you, I had New England as a professional handicapper. 3,100 views here, 1,800 on LinkedIn, a couple thousand over Gambling 911. The views on the video. As a professional handicapper with that many people following you, a little bit of a high profile, you do not fade Tom Brady in the Super Bowl with a backup quarterback. And the public won. The books got crushed yesterday. William Hill lost $4.6 million on 4 bets. All $1 million bets. Moneyline Eagles point spread. I think Floyd Mayweather had Philly at CG for $1 million. So, they got crushed. I am not – this was the year of – and even the prop bets, the public crushed it because there was a lot of key players at overs, and they all hit. They got murdered. I was listening to VSiN this morning, and Nick Bogdanovich was on there from William Hill saying they got crushed. I haven't talked to Matt Hull over at CG yet, but I know they took a hit. Record handle last year was 138 million. They eclipsed that. I don't know what the final tally is, but sports betting is becoming more mainstream, and it's going to be legal everywhere. We'll have a video about that one of these days. I follow that very closely, but it's going to be legal everywhere here before you know it. So that being said, I'll tell you a little bit about the game, my thoughts. I thought Philadelphia I thought Belichick got out-coached, and Brady got out-dueled by a backup. And the key in this game, there was 2 keys in this game. Good luck, Detroit, with Patricia as your head coach, because he's not all that. New England's biggest Achilles heel all year long was their defense. They just couldn't stop anybody running the football. And they didn't run Ajay like I thought they would. They ran Blunt, did a great job. They mixed the pass and run. Foles looked like a seasoned veteran quarterback. Didn't seem to pressure him at all. The one loss I had on the prop bets here on your free play video was him under 125.5 the first half. I thought they'd come out running the ball because they could fall forward for 6 yards of carry against New England. I knew that was going to be the case. I just thought Brady could keep pace with them. But nonetheless, they couldn't. And the turnover at the end of the game killed them. That was vintage Tom Brady. Minute 40 left, 75 yards to go. Here they go. Here they come again. If that turnover wouldn't happen, they probably would have won. The other big hit for them was losing Cooks. That took away a lot of options for Tom Brady because Philadelphia plays a lot of man defense. And you got a man on him and a safety over the top to stop the big play. The over 31 yards for reception was a prop bet of mine. Didn't happen because he got hurt. And we had one catch, and it was 23 yards. He got knocked out of the game. He would have had a lot of those. But when he's in the game, that opens up the middle for Amendola and Gronk. And Hogan was a big go-to guy for Brady, which was shocking. There were just a lot of shocking things in that game. It was a weird and wild game. And congratulations to Eagles backers and Eagles fans. You won. The public won this year against the books throughout the season, which is why I had a losing season. I had, what, 3 or 4, I think 4 in a row, 4 in a row winning NFL seasons. The last 2 years, ranked number 1, over 63% every year at a respected site that monitors plays I was at. And this year I did not side with the public. I did in the Super Bowl, and it cost me. But more times than not, the Sharps are going to win and not the public. But that's the way the NFL went this year. I did not have a winning year, and upsetting. But, you know, you live and you learn. Can't win every year. I've been doing this 26 years. You're not going to win every single year. You're just not. That being said, your props here went 2-1. Here's some of the props we had yesterday. Brady over 25.5 receptions was my top play. He had 28. Winner. Second half, more points. I had that as a premium prop as well as free for you here. Winner. Cooks over 31 yards, longest reception. Loser. Got knocked out in the first quarter. Under 59 yards, Deion Lewis. Winner. Foles over 1.5 touchdown passes. Winner. Missed extra point. My long shot plus 300. Winner. They missed 2 of them. And finally, I had Jay Ajayi over 64 yards. He had 59. So that was a loser. But what's that? 5-2 with prop plays, and plus one for plus 300, and doubled up on the Brady over the receptions. So that's the NFL. It's over. On to basketball. Interesting to note, we had an under yesterday in the Bucks-Nets game. These Sunday early games in the NBA, the unders went 5-1 on Sunday. But these early games, noon, 1 o'clock tip-off time on Sunday, notoriously go under. Teams aren't used to playing that early. It's a Sunday. They don't play well. It's a good spot. Once you know that statistic that you want to look for unders, then you look for reasons why, you'll find yourself a winner. That's the best free tip I'm going to give you today. I'll tell you that right now. Let's get to the free play here. Today, we're going to have a discount on basketball this week. 12-5 run. Swept in the weekend in the NBA. 12-5 run in college basketball. We're going tomorrow I'll announce a discount for a weekly package for you. And we're going to make a big run this week in basketball. The totals system is working. Hitting totals in the NBA like crazy as well. I had a couple of them over the weekend and a side play. And the totals plays in college basketball are working well too. This new approach we're taking. And we're going to fire up hockey again tomorrow. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Let's go ahead and get to the free play today. And the free play is West Virginia taking on Oklahoma. West Virginia lost 3 or 4 in a row there. They turned around and beat the hell out of K-State on Saturday. And Oklahoma lost on Saturday to Texas. Texas, much like West Virginia, in the fact they like to grind it down, slow it down, pace of play, tempo, lower. And when West Virginia is successful at doing that, they just beat the hell out of everybody. And when they're not, give up a bunch of points, they get their ass kicked. The only way Bob Huggins is going to win this game is they slow it down. Because Oklahoma is a juggernaut at home. And I don't have the score of the first game, but it did go under between these two. And West Virginia put it to them out there in Morgantown. But at the end of the day, I don't see a high-scoring game here coming off 2 days rest. The total is 169. I know the general consensus is going to be, Oklahoma is going to score 85 to 90 points at home. Not against a Huggy Bear team, not tonight. They'll grind it out, slow it down. Under 169, Oklahoma, West Virginia. I'm passing in college basketball. I don't like the other marquee games today. Louisville, Syracuse, who knows? Syracuse can't score right now. Louisville plays great defense. It looks easy just to lay the 7, but something bothers me about that. Not going to play Rutgers and Indiana. 2 dogs with fleas. Which one's got the least amount of fleas tonight? I'm not willing to take a flyer on that. So we're just going to pass. We'll be back with college basketball. NBA tonight, 4-unit winner. Come on, 3 in a row. Let's make it 4 in a row. Let's get it done. Sorry for not sounding normal. I'm sick as a dog, but I'm going to win an NBA game tonight. Make me feel a lot better. Come join me. Doc Sports.